Hello, this is Palico Padge, and it is an honour and a privilege to be one of the first to be able to showcase to you the first big update for Curious Expedition 2, titled The New Director. We have a new game mode, everybody, yay! We also have a new biome to explore, new events, locations, enemies, you know, the sort of thing. I believe there's a few more recruitable characters as well, and a few more items like weapons and whatnot we get to look at, and a whole load more treasure, which is obviously very, very exciting. We like the treasure here, we like the treasure. So by the by, let's crack straight in, and we'll just explore as we go. Right, so there have been so many adventures. Which one would you like to tell me tonight? It's going to be director mode, that's what we're used to, and we've seen all these screens before. This time around I'm just going to go with the traveller difficulty, because I just want to get through it, showcase as much as I can in as small a time as possible, and give you a gist on what the new game mode is all about. So Traveller it is. And as far as choosing somebody who I get on well with, relatively easy to play, we're going to go with the cartographer. Oh, who we got? We got Delia Young, the Roma trader. What's my name, by the way? Guthran Ganum. And then we've got Kuvi, I think we'll call that one. So there we go, and as you can see, you get launched straight into it. So before we go any further, I will just say the reasoning behind the director mode is the biggest critique throughout the original launch of the game. Was as much fun as the story mode was, after a while it did grate a little as you were on this linear path knowing where you're going to go. This is where the director mode is supposed to pivot more back towards what the original Curious Expedition game was based around, which was just getting out there in expeditions and doing as best you can with whatever comes up against you. However, at the end of each year, in the preceding 5 years, there is a modifier, or a selection of modifiers, which you get to choose from. These modifiers make the game ever so slightly trickier, depending on which one you go for and in what order. And they can range from being as simple as having more enemies on the map to deal with, to having ways where you are stunted maybe by your inventory or by your Trek members themselves. But I don't want to jump too far ahead. Let's crack in and see what we're going to go with this time around. You still get to choose from the 3 sponsors from the original game, and you still get to open up whatever they had available in their club shops as you play through. As far as strategy is concerned with this, it's something which I'm sure I'll get to at some point. Personally, I'll just be sticking to one for the time being, again, just to show you as much as we can. But that's as far as I'm going to say with that. Now, the next thing I'm going to do, it's going to seem a little bit weird since I've just started the video. I'm going to cut it here. We're going to have some purpley smoke come up, and I'm going to jump to the end of this first year, because the original first few expeditions, or 3 as you can see here, pretty much play like it did in story mode. So I don't think that there's going to be anything of interest to show you here, but when I get to the end of my 3rd expedition in 1890 and the first set of modifiers open up, that's where we'll come back to. Unless I come across something interesting in the meantime. So here comes the purpley smoky, and I'll see you on the other side. So with the first expedition complete, I've been brought back to Paris, and I've been introduced to my assistant here in the director's study, looking rather lovely, I'm sure you would agree. And well, it says here we can have a director mode explanation, and I thought that's probably going to be a lot better than the way I was going to explain it in depth when we kick in to the first proper modifier gameplay. So, well, let's read it, shall we? What is director mode? The Exposition Universelle has been turned into a permanent institute to study the strange islands. As the new director, you are responsible for going on expeditions to learn more about the islands while increasing the fame of the exposition, and by extension, your own. The hope is to be famous enough to take your place in the Explorer Hall of Fame. While the goal of director mode is to gain as much fame as possible, it will not be that easy, as director modifiers will complicate your efforts. So, what are director modifiers? For each year you complete, the Explorers Clubs demand that you enact an administrative decision. This decision will be about what kind of modifier you have to carry with you into future years. Each one adds a complication to your expeditions. As for exactly what kind of complications, you will have to see for yourself. And what about the clubs? All Explorer clubs start at rank 1 in each director mode attempt and will have to be leveled up from there. In addition, your choice of which club to sponsor each expedition will have a far greater impact on which provisions are available for purchase before that expedition. As the club increases in rank, it will be able to provide more options for you in the expedition's ship shop. Clubs also provide their regular services in Paris should you need them. And there we go. That's probably about as best as I can put it. I thanked Alexandra for her time and got ready to continue my work. Alexandra let me know that if I needed anything, I could find it in the director's office at the tavern. I mean, no better place to have an office at the pub. I'm sure you agree. And as you can see, we are back to the normal map screen, if you will, except as we've only just had the first expedition done and dusted, you'll notice that things which gradually open up after the first expedition, like the Shady Dealer, is already available to go and have a look about. As far as my quick playthrough, I have I have traded for a spear because I do like to get everybody equipped as quickly as possible, and right now I'm going to promote my Roma trader. Ta-da! So again, purple fog time, and I'll come back if something pops up very interesting between now and the end of this first year. So here we are. We have completed the first 3 expeditions, the first full year. There's been a few ups and downs, nothing which you haven't seen before on my channel, so I won't bore you with the minor details, although we will go over the trek in a second just so you can see what sort of state I am in. But at the end of the 3rd expedition, you are greeted with this page. I was working on settling a small dispute between members of staff. Suddenly my door slammed open. I had almost forgotten about my meeting with the leaders of the Explorers Clubs. Osy nosy. Odibot approached me with his feet clanking. Director, your work was adequate this year. We have seen growth in visitor numbers, yet full potential is not yet reached. For the optimal course of action, I will need you to implement some changes. And this is our first set of modifiers that we have to choose from. We have the inspector. You have to bring a club inspector on your expeditions. We have unpredictable conditions. Suffer penalties on treks unless you purchase mitigating items from the ship shop. And we have fast fog. Fog swallows islands faster and starts closer. Mysterious fog speed plus 25% and mysterious fog start distance minus 50%. So these are a few of what's available. There are 5 in total at the moment. There may be more in the future. I'm not savvy to that, but I'd like to think that they will be adding more at a later point, just to keep the game nice and fresh. But what do we choose? Oh, what do we choose? I mean, if we have the inspector, in my experience, that means we're going to have to lose a trek member. We have unpredictable conditions where we have to buy extra items, which means we're spending money on other things. Or we have fast fog, so we have to do expeditions quicker. I mean, as far as ease of application to keep things interesting, let's go with the inspector. I mean, he's begrudgingly coming along. He doesn't want to be there as much as we want him there. It's a hate-hate relationship. So let's give the inspector a go, shall we? And here we are, 2nd year, 1891. Sky's looking lovely. Expedition Universal looks busy. Can't ask for much more, can we? I was making my preparations when a voice full of disdain broke through the noise from the tavern, asking for me by name. He introduced himself as Winters. The Explorer Clubs had appointed him Expedition Inspector. Truly? What a fool! Pushing up his glasses, he proceeded to take extensive notes of everyone and everything present. To my surprise, he insisted on joining me on the expedition. I had my doubts about his qualifications, but the Explorers Clubs were adamant about this man joining me. Take it up with the clubs, should you be unhappy. Oh, he's going to be a ball of fun, isn't he? An absolute ball of fun. I could see only a few visitors on the expedition grounds. Many once dreamed of a grand festival, but this was a failure. But I knew I could turn this around. So, we are now into our 2nd year with our first modifier. Let's take a quick look at the group. So, we have our main man, woman should I say, Guthron Gannon. We have Kuvi, who's still cracking on with a spear, which I managed to pick up for them. We have also Private Obadiah Ashfield, who's a little bit of a clack shot with the old pistol. So we've given him a gun. We have the street rat, Alfred Couliard, which has replaced our Romany Gypsy after she had an unfortunate attack of the heebie-jeebies and had to go. So we've given him a hunting knife. We have Alexander Winters, and as you can see, as far as the club inspector is concerned, they give you the bare minimum within the group. You are effectively losing a person to be able to take along with you. I mean, they've got a blue die, they don't upgrade, 1 capacity, and he detests violence. He's going to fit in well with me, I can tell straight away. And we also picked up Ms. Olver. There was a few Onyx roaming around, or Oryx roaming around, and I thought I'd have a go at just trying to tame one, and lo and behold, I managed to get one. So, what are we going to do? We need to get rid of somebody. Who should we get rid of? I like stealing. I like shooting. View distance I could probably do without, in all fairness. So. I think Ruby's going to have to go. Yes. Ruby. Sorry, friend. You're off. Dismissed. There we go. Now, one thing I did notice when I popped into the pub on the first year is you can now hire a mercenary. The grizzled mercenary presented himself, saying he had heard I was looking for extra hands. He would only work as long as he was paid up front and asked for a lot, but assured me he was worth it. So if I do need that extra trek member, it doesn't have to be when you have the inspector with you. You can come here and get this person at any time. If you want an extra pair of hands, you can do so, but as you can see, it is quite expensive. But there, if you feel the need. We also have the financier, and we have our Hall of Fame, which currently is empty. So that is, again, something where you can track how well you do in these games, other than playing the main game. So, we are going to crack straight on. Firstly, let's see if there's any decent weapons here. I mean, 58 on 3, 58 on 3, nothing there. Shotgun. How well balanced are we for dye at the moment? Blue, green, red, blue, green, blue, green, red. And the dye here, green, green, blue, red. You don't count. You don't count. Okay. Oh, yes. And this happened off screen, but I didn't want to just bring in just for that. I've been offered a truffle hog. Juby. A tiny truffle hog that is constantly scavenging for anything it can get its snout on. Somehow it has yet to find a truffle. Stays in inventory, it's weightless, can't be dropped or traded. 3 tickets? We keep it as well? I say okay. Let's give it a crack. Saddle, do I want to saddle now? 14. I think that's really it. Fog travel cost minus 10 sanity. I'll get both. I mean, it'd bring the Oryx back into play. I think we should do that. Deal. Right, let's get these put on. So. Oh yes, I could have traded that out. Never mind. I mean, is it better than some of this? Jungle cost minus 2. It's not a lot, really, is it? 4, 6 to 6, 8. Yeah, okay. We'll get rid of the machete. That's fine. And the Oryx, just so we can ride them. There we go. Cool. I think we're ready to rock. I'm just going to double check on see if I can upgrade anything. I cannot. So, let's get going, shall we? So, this time around, in the second year, we have 3 expeditions to complete before we get to our next modifier, so we'll play through these. And the one thing which I've noticed on this is as you go through the expeditions, the difficulty gets higher. So whereas before you had 1 school, 2 school, 3 school, as you can see, they're all now 1 schools. The next time we come around on our second expedition, there will be 2 schools, and for the third time, 3 schools. Drylands, caverns, prehistoric. I mean, I do like dinosaurs. Let's give it a whirl, shall we? And we're going to stick with the Taishi Academy to play through with. I was to set sail the next morning and decided to enjoy a final night out. I'd already been in the tavern for some time and consumed my fair share of French liqueur when a stranger approached me. She was clearly drunk and loudly challenged me to prove I could handle my drink. The woman introduced herself quickly before abruptly placing a bottle and 2 glasses on the table. Her eyes glowing with excitement, she bet me that I couldn't drink a single glass of the bottle of spirits without reacting. Reading the label, I saw that it was almost pure alcohol. Yep, we look happy to do that. 2 red. Ooh, it's a bit risky. Why not? That's why not. Okay. Right, so I took a sip and gasped loudly as a burning like the flames of hell itself lashed my throat. My vision slowly faded and I collapsed onto the table. Well, we only lost 5 budgets, that's fine. When I awoke, my head was pounding and I spied the woman sitting at the bar, laughing and pointing in my direction. Red-faced, I slunk out to the harbour without another word. Well, we tried. We failed. That's fine. As long as you try. That's all we ask, as long as you try. So, into the prehistoric land. Let's see what we come up against. Now, the one thing to note when it comes to your provisions, is you start off with the bare minimum of the basic provisions. So, as you can see, I've taken the perk where I get to pick up some first aid kits because I find personally they are very, very useful. So I always try and grab that perk as and when I can. But you are only allowed to take one torch. You are only allowed to take a couple of shovels, tops. Medical kits, again, very low. And also your sanity gaining apparatus, be it chocolate or whiskey or what have you, is still or relatively low. I think I'm going to take all the medikits in the world, all the whiskies, and then just as many chocolates as we can. Leaves us with 7. Maybe a shovel? Think that's it. That's all we can afford. That's it. Keep the change. My provisions chosen, I considered if there was yet more to be done. So there's going to be no desert here because we don't have to buy any water, which is awesome. So let's crack on. Ancient legends told me of a great golden temple on the island that loomed ahead. A massive ancient thing, and made of pure gold, not just a clever name. I was to find this legendary structure, adding to the already substantial honour of the Tai Chi Academy. And in we come from the north, which means it should be a nice round trip. Let's speed this up and have a look around. So, geothermal wilds. The island itself is still relatively small. We do have a little bit of sulphur to contend with, a bit of magma. Oh, we've got that truffle pig. How do you work? A tiny truffle hog. Right, so can I click you? Choose tile for gathering, eh? The beach? No, tell you what, we're going to leave it. We're going to get onto some grass and we're going to try him on some grass. Let's move to this first question mark. Oh, you can send Juby out to gather items from neighbouring tiles. Which items you can find depends on the tile type Juby is gathering from. Thought so. So, I mean, that looks fairly bountiful. Let's see how Juby gets on there. Oh. The truffle hog dug something up. Lemons. Okay. Okay. Requires sanity of 30 or lower and gives you 10. Okay, yeah, I can work with that. That's very cool. Very cool. Me and you, Juby, are going to get on well. Have a sleep. You've earned it. A large building loomed before me. Near the shrine, I saw the distinctive tubules marking where needle plants could grow. Inside was a small empty chamber. A long hallway led to the altar room ahead. Traps everywhere, I tell you. Traps everywhere. 3. 3 for the good ending. You know what? This is what we bought a torch for. Didn't need it. That's fine. After pressing a suspicious stone, a hidden mechanism raised a golden sarcophagus from a recess hidden beneath the floor. Mummy! Not a very particularly fancy mummy, but a mummy nonetheless. And let's crack onto the chamber. Needle plants. We don't fear no stinking needle plants. Wow, that's a lot of obsidian shards. Ooh. I'm going to take them all. Okay. Okay. We have got a lot of treasure here. I think I'm going to make my way back. I think that would be the safest thing to do. Cool. I mean, it'd be silly to be carrying all this around. I mean, all and whatnot. So the mummy can go, the llama. Do we keep the jewels? They're not really worth a lot, are they? Might as well get rid of them. All of you. And have a nice day. Might as well have a quick sleepy. Well, I took a well-deserved rest. Private Obadiah Ashfield approached me with a small offering. It was a rare flower of both beauty and scientific value. I was touched by the kind gesture. I did not know if I had been offered as a gesture of friendship or to add to our collection, but it was a fine thing to do in either case. Nice one, Obadiah. And we're back to relatively full sanity. I mean, can we get away with it? Yeah, it's only a smidge, isn't it? Let's get back out there. Right, we're going to go across the... Are we going to go across the magma? We're going to go across the magma. Let's get to here and see how we stand. I mean, it looks like we're going to have to cross the plants. Oh, you're ready, are you? Okay, Juby, go and find what's in the spiky plants. Red berries. Nice. Those we can use right away. I'll tell you what, let's get Wow. Giant wasps or tar? Lovely. Oh. Please don't hurt us. Oh, it's all going on. It's all going on. As soon as they laid eyes on my group, the islanders began a strange chant. Their smiles made it clear that they expected one of us to join in. Okay. Who looks like they can sing the best? Me? Ugh. Don't fancy my chances much. Red, blue. You know what? He wanted to come along. Let's get him involved. Mr. Winters, have a chant, will you? Go for it, friend. Oh, he can sing, I tell you. He can sing. He's voice of an angel. Voice of an angel. Alexander Winters proved to be more than capable. Soon the whole group was dancing and chanting. It seems my companions had some hidden talents. Awesome. Look at that. Over the wings of a dove. They don't like us a lot, do they? We don't have anything we can give them either, do we? Alright, well, let's just ask about the tribe. I'm sure they'll get on fine. And, oh, this Dinosaur Trapper's Lodge. This is new. Let's get out the tar. Oh, infected. And this is why we buy lots of medikits. In the wilderness, it was nearly impossible to prevent an injury from becoming infected. Ah. He sings for his supper and then goes and hurts himself. Not good. Am I fussed if he dies, really? Will lead to certain death if not treated soon. Don't really want to waste my time. It's harsh, but hey ho, never mind. He decided to be here. He knew his chances. Let's get to the other side of this because we don't know what's going to happen. This is new. Let's have a look. I encountered a hunter's cabin out in that trackless wilderness. It seemed that its owner preferred a solitary existence out among the wildlife. Oh, we can buy a dinosaur. Let's trade. What are you? Tyrannosaurus tooth. Oh. Nothing too exciting though, so I'm not too fussed by that. Let's just have a quick look-see. Trapper also tamed dinosaurs and he offered to sell me one of his more docile ones. You have a raptor or a Stygimoloch? The cool little one. Wow. Combat status, charged strength in his first round of combat. Oh, nice. What a raptor. Big on his greens and blues. What do they do? Yeah, he's alright. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Oh well, looks like we're going to be buying the dinosaur. Or are we? No, we're not. We're not. He is good though. Damage and vulnerability at the same time is nice. Double dice is. Oh, I do like him, but I can't afford him. Let's steal. We can't afford, so let's just take it anyway. I mean, we've got plenty of greens. So there's a good chance. Hey, can we steal a dinosaur? Alfred Culliard flashed a grin and revealed what he had taken. I had to admire his skill. It seemed that the theft had gone unnoticed. What have you got, though? What have you got? What did you steal? I cannot tell. That's okay. We are all injured. So let's have a little bit of sanity, a little bit of health up. We'll leave the rest for the time being. Oh, we've still got the machete. Ah! Do I go back? I mean, I could get rid of the oryx. You know what? For the sake of doing something new, can I buy a dinosaur, please? Are you still here? Oh! Oh! I mean, why not? Why not indeed? Oh, not all of it. Okay, What do I get? Let's get our standing up a little. That's fine. I can dig that. Cool. Mr. Barrel. Awesome. Let's sort out what's going on here. So, Ms. Olver, you may go. You've done. I captured you, and you were a wild animal, and I'm gonna give you that freedom. You go, Ms. Olver. Enjoy your life, and thank you for your service. Off you toddle. Right. So cool. What can we do with you? Because you are cool. Or can we ride you? I don't think we can ride you, can we? Boo. Okay, that's fine. We can promote you though. I think I'm going to want to promote him. Oh, yes we do. Yes we do. Oh, okay. Well, let's crack on, shall we? Down south. Ah, the village. Well, let's go and say hello. Well, tense as I entered this village, I saw some of the men and women grip their weapons a little tighter. Oh. I mean, what do you want? Standing of +8, that was a little bit too much. Let's give them lemons. You know, life gives you lemons. Just one lemon. Okay, so standing is up. Let's trade. Oh, what are you? Obsidian spear, a large spear with a very large, very sharp point. Interesting. What are you? Pearl necklace. There's lots of gold here. Okay. Okay, let's think about this. If I give you that, I would like that. That. Do I want that? I mean, do I want that? Green, yeah, can't do you. Got some bleeds on you. You didn't do anything. You can't ride anything. I guess I'm going to take my lemon and medikit back. I mean, anything which is worth anything, I suppose. What are you, goldsmithing? You're going to need sanity. No, we're going to be overburdened, that's for sure. Is that us maxed out? I think so. Have the standing, that's fine. You know what? I want to rest. I'm going to rest. As I prepared to sleep, I noticed an amusing sight at the fireside. Alfred Culliard was feeding Mr. Barrel his favourite treat and teaching him tricks. Ah. Bonding with an animal was clearly becoming a favourite. Of the beast, soon he was more its master than I ever was. I must confess, I found the whole thing rather charming. Ah, boy and his, well, dinosaur. Bless him. Okie dokie. I think that's where I want to be right now. Do we go and ruin it and try and steal something? Yeah. No. Oh well, there goes all our standing. I'm not handing him over. -4. Oh, so we're back to where we started. That's fine. That is fine. Let's move on. Oh, an old camp. I approached the remains of an old campsite, apparently once erected by a failed expedition. I felt a sense of foreboding as I glanced over the remains. That's a lolla blue. Ooh, I'm going to leave it. I'm going to leave it. What are you? A sleeping Tyrannosaurus, and you are sleeping for a very, very long time. Very, very long time. One could say you're a little bit extinct. What happens if we get too close? We can approach it. Oh. Let's see what's underneath the Tyrannosaurus. Mangoes! Oh, I like mangoes. My mother always taught me, always let a sleeping Tyrannosaurus Rex lie. Oh, do I press it? It's so tempting. I'm going to regret this, aren't I? We arrived at a small clearing where Tyrannosaurus Rex lay sleeping. The beast was enormous and could probably kill us in one bite if we did not watch our step. We can steal, or we can't steal meat. It'd be lovely to steal meat, but we can't do it. Or we can ambush a Tyrannosaurus. Why the hell would you want to ambush a Tyrannosaurus Rex? I'm probably going to regret this. 300? He doesn't look happy. Let's do this. 33% chance of a stun. Oh, lordy. Re-roll. We need some more reds. Awesome. Do a bleed as well. Right, so let's go for the stun. Oh, we got it. We got it. In fact, that's probably a waste. I think we're going to have 2 goes on this. $39, 16, 14, 13. Alright, so you and you. 25, you and you. Do we get another go? We do. I mean, realistically, we need to knock it down by another third at the very least. Very, very, very least. We might need the shield next time around. Deep roar, quick bite, deep roar. I think it's worth putting the bleed on here. So let's put the vulnerability on. Put the bleed on. Let's stabby stab. And definitely fill up the shields. And hope for the best. 90% weakness. That went alright. Let's see if we can do that again. So we need another blue, very much so. I'd love the bleeds to come back up. Let's go for the blue. Ooh, another 3 goes. Quick bite, quick bite, quick bite. My god. Okay, so stabby stab. Shield up as best I can, for what it's worth. I think, yeah. Let's plan the vulnerability again. I hope that helps. Don't hit our dinosaur! In fact, looking at him, he could probably chomp our dinosaur in half with 1 bite. 74 left, we might be able to do this. That is terrible. You know what, I'll keep all those just in case. You can stay. Yeah, why not? Oh, lordy. I mean, it's a little bit of armor. Put it onto me. With the taunt. Wow, that is a super high hitting action. 30 damage. We're going to have to go for the stun, I think. We got it. We got it. And the bleed as well. Right, so we've got to get 33 here or else it's not going to be pretty. Reroll you. We'll keep you guys. Terrible. Absolutely terrible. That's it. Ah, wow. That was interesting. What you got? More teeth. meat. Lots and lots of meat. Alright, so let's cook the meat up. And, well, that went as good as can be expected, I suppose. I don't know what I expected. We were fighting Tyrannosaurus Rex. Approach a stone disc. Let's have a look-see. Right, so let's get the markings up. We might as well throw it into somewhere we haven't seen yet. Looking pretty clear there. Oh, the Pteranodon. We have nothing to stop it attacking us, do we? Okay, okay. We're going to have to throw a medikit out there, I think, just to make sure we don't die too early. We'll do one more. No, we won't. We'll leave those. Alright. Alright. We've got to go for it. I've got a feeling whatever we do here, we're going to catch sight of it and start a fight. Yeah. Oh! Ooh! Ah! Oh, it's only Alex Winters, that's fine. Alex Winters was at death's door and failing rapidly when we made camp that night. His infected wound had weakened him until all hope was lost. Oh. Miraculously, however, I woke the next morning to find him standing and healthy. Although still a bit shaky, Alexander Winters had made a miraculous recovery. Oh, well. Well done, I guess. Great. Another pair of hands to fight the flying reptile. Just the one. That's fine. Alright, so got some shooty but shoots. Let's throw out the vulnerability, I think. See how hard we can hit this guy. 22. Green it up. What you do next time? Damage of 50? We're going to try and stun that. Or not. Oh, that's annoying. Someone is about to have a very bad day. Oh, couldn't happen to a better person. Oh, Pteranodon skull. Interesting. Oh, we're overburdened though. Let's eat these. These lemons. Are we actually going to do anything with them? Well, if we eat the chocolate, I suppose. There we go. All right. So let's move on, shall we? We can have a resty. So, quick rest here. Oh, Alfred came rushing over to campfire and proudly presented an egg he'd found in an abandoned raptor nest. Oh, there's plenty of those around. Let's keep it. Why not? I awoke several times to imagined growls in the night, but no angry raptor appeared. Nice. Ha ha ha, we all laughed. Well, except the inspector. He's looking pretty ill. Pretty ill. Alright, sanity, we are good. You know what? We're going to get rid of these now. We don't need no lemons. It'll come out sooner or later, no doubt. Right, let's get up to here. It's a small mound. We might be able to see where we're going. Something's hatching. The egg I found started to tremble and crack. Something inside wanted to get out. Oh, it's a baby raptor. Why not? It's a baby raptor. I've got a trader here. He might like that. Let's see what this question mark is. Oh, it's another shrine. Let's do this. Dry wasteland. I can deal with that. Secrets. Why not? Hey. Bonus as well. And we are going to get a perk of Blessing of Healing. Nice. And we shall investigate. Oh! A gilded hyena skull. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. We're definitely going to take that. What are we going to drop? I'm going to leave the jewels, I think. Yeah, I tried to do an Indiana Jones there. Leave something behind, take something more valuable. Didn't quite work out. But that's alright. We're still overburdened. Nosy, nosy. Oh, I thought I left him behind. Oh well, I'll just leave him on the floor here. Right on. So, we're going to carry on straight down. We can just about get around here. Aha! Oh, growing up. Da-dum. Darn it. If we'd just made that a little bit sooner, we would have been able to set it. The baby dinosaur had grown to full adulthood at an astounding rate. I mean... Thanks, but no thanks. You may go, dear raptor. Go forth and wreak havoc. I'm going home. And there we go. We have got to the pyramid, clearly built by the Palikao. Clearly. Ah, and indeed da. There we go. First one done. Let's move on quickly. How many tickets do we have for that? 22, 23, 24? Beautiful, beautiful. What's our perk? Custom Flare, Desert Survivor, or Strong Mind? It's going to have to be Strong Mind again, I think. Okie dokie. So, anything worth buying here? Anything worth upgrading here? 3 for you, 3 for you. Chronometer's pretty cool. We'll go for that. Who isn't holding anything? I'm not holding anything. There we go. Really? No body bits whatsoever. That is not good. We're going to promote our thief though. And let's see what we can upgrade. We need to get the equipment up to date as soon as we can. Anything which gives you an extra die side is good when you first start off. We shall go for you. You cost 9, 5, 8. Let's upgrade you. And we got an option next time around, which is very good. Very good. Anything else? Don't think so. Let's crack straight on. So, Expedition 2, and as you can see, we have a 2 score rating on all of them now. There we go. Let's go for Jungle Island. Sticking with the Tai Chi. I decided to indulge in a few drinks that night before the expedition was to depart. It was a raucous night at Busso Cassier, and I could see Private Obadiah Ashfield wanted to make it a memorable one. He challenged me to a game of dice. Whoever lost would buy drinks all night long. I want to turn that down. You've got to show your dominance as the leader. There's a reason you are numero uno. And he sat back, stunned, before erupting in laughter. In the morning, he brought me a bottle of fine spirits to commemorate our upcoming adventure. What a guy. What a guy. See, we're all getting on lovely. It's great. Everyone's happy. So, time to get back to the ship. Let's see what you have this time around. Oh, the one torch you've got for me is very cheap, which is nice. So, fill up on medikits. Fill up on the torch. We might as well buy a couple of spades, he says. Yeah, why not? I think that's a nice selection of wares there. You know what? An Earth Ray scroll might come across a bit better for us. That'll do. That will do. No water needed. Good to note. Legends told of a great treasure among these islands, but there was only one problem. No one knew where it was. So, looking for the Circle of Stones. How many we got? 3 of them? Alright then. Back in from the north. My favourite compass direction. And let's crack on. So, Straight up. Oh, well, maybe I should have kept the shovels. Alright, Juby, do your thing. We have red berries. Nice. What's in the burial ground? I mean, how are we doing for red dye? Guess we'll see in a second. Oh, we're doing alright. Cool. Oh, what are you? Leftover scraps? An ensemble of old islander goods, both tools and decorative pieces. Interesting. I felt a subliminal sad atmosphere at this place, almost like someone was here with us. It was time for us to go. Right, let's go and drop that guy off. Have a quick rest as well. Everyone's happy. Peaceful night, that's what you like. You don't like these negative things that happen. Just want a nice, quiet night on the boat. Drifting off to the sound of waves lapping up against the hull. Can't ask for much more. Let's drop you off. Do I want to keep you? There's no harm at the moment, I suppose. Let's get back to it. Right, so over to you now. There's a little earthy mound there we can climb up and have a better view of the surrounding area. It's a hunt master. He might have something interesting. Worst case scenario, we'll rob him. Oh, it's one of the new tribes people. I encountered a hunter's cabin out in that trackless wilderness. It seemed that its owner preferred a solitary existence out among the wildlife. Interesting. I'm really digging your goatee in your picture, but you don't have it here. Maybe it's a detachable one. Maybe it attaches to the mask. What are you? I'm talking. Egg of corruption. Where did it come from? Is it even an egg? There seems to be something alive inside it. Ooh. We also have an overgrown spiked club. A wooden club with bone spikes. Simple but brutally effective. What do you do? Leads. Thump of corruption. Target self 50% chance. Apply fog infected. Okay. All out smash. Interesting. I don't need any weapons at the moment, but I am interested in this egg of corruption. But expensive. Don't know if we can get there. I gave you everything I didn't need. Am I close? No. No, this is getting silly now. Oh, I wish I found you later on in the expedition. We'll come back. Well, we might be able to come back. But hey, nice to meet you. On to the next. Oh, it's a temple. Oh, and a very large open space. Let's get to the other side of it. Oh. Cubies around. We have more red berries. Nice. We are running pretty low on sanity, though. You know what? It's not going to cost us much sanity. Let's go and check out what this is first. Oh, it's a stone ancient circle. Right, so that's that one out of the way. Do. Now, back to what I was doing. Pilfering and looting. Let's have a little bit of chocolate with the whiskey. There we go. A long way to go yet. This could be tricky for sanity. The temple before me wanted both fear and respect. Glad I did what I just did because we're up against a very, very big hole. We'll have a quick look, see. Oh. What we got here? Better loot. Let's have a look, see. Ooh, a golden ornamental plate. Only brought out on Sundays. Yep, we'll take those. And what else do we have here? Oh, an emerald brooch. A precious brooch looks very pretty in your hair. Ah. Yeah, we'll take it all. Right, let's get out of here. We need to go down south. Let's run at this sort of angle. Oh. That's a question mark. Let's get up on the hill. No, it's still going. What the hell are you? Orb of corruption. Oh, things just get better and better around here. Let's, you know what, we're going to escape to the portal. This is new. Enter the portal. I mean, I'd say it's new. It's new for this game, although players of the old game will recognise this. When all was said and done, we risked all as we marched through the gate. A moment later, we emerged out into the odd landscape. Right, so into another realm, it would appear. What do we have in here? We found ourselves in a strange place. Were we still on Earth? Wow, it's a very colourful Earth. Ooh. Blood River. Blood River. Jellyfish. Islanders. I mean, oh, so much to see. Let's see if we can have a word. I met a small group of islanders that welcomed me openly, smiles on their faces, yet when they saw that my party was armed, their smiles faltered. Do I want to lay them down? I mean, they're not holding weapons, that's... Oh, we'll lay them down. Placed my weapons on the ground, I gave a reassuring smile. Their leader nodded and thanked me for my peaceful intentions. Let's see who they are. I wanted to know more about the culture of these people. Delicately, I inquired about the nature of their traditions and customs. An islander explained that they followed a way of peace. Where others used warriors, they trained arbiters, specialists in resolving conflict without resorting to violence. The islanders wished me peace and harmony on my journey as I left. They hoped we would meet again for a bountiful exchange of ideas. Nerds! Right, let's move up onto the plateau. Ooh. You know what? Let's go to the other side of this. Okay, we're going to drink the whiskey. We're going to approach the jellyfish. I encountered a group of flying jellyfish that seemed to trade marbles, pearls and other little objects. I wondered how they found those. Now I can attack them, or I can tame them. I mean, I have next to no chance in taming them, but by God am I going to give it a go. Ah, almost. Almost. Can I have 2/3 of a jellyfish? No. The jellyfish did not respond well to my attempts to befriend it. At first it moved away from me, but then one of its tentacles lurched forward to slap me. Alright, okay, so... Well, jellyfish. Transfer power. Alright. Big hits, big hits. I mean... It doesn't seem that powerful. I think we just get away with just out and out beating it to death. So let's... Is it even worth putting a bleed on it? I don't think it is it? I'm going to put a vulnerability on it. We are then going to beat it to death. Quite literally. And, you know, for good measure... 9 to 19. We're going to stab its friend. There we go. Don't mess. Is it even worth a reroll? Why not? Why not? You've never helped. Don't know why I thought you would by now. Boom. Do your worst. That's what I thought. Just a small beating this time. Da, 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 da. Oh, my bad. I mean, it's a shame. It's a shame. I tried to befriend them. They weren't interested. Not my fault. Not my fault. Oh, what's this? Leeches. Seems to prefer the blood of explorers over that of other mammals. However, their anti-inflammatory abilities can help heal some diseases. Interesting. And purple jelly. Looks a little like jelly, but is decidedly something else. Greatly valued by the pale masks, detested by others. okay. And a shrine too. My, aren't we spoiled? Temple before me wanted both fear and respect. Tendrils of dark purple fog swirled about, much like the mysterious mist that surrounded the island. Okie dokie. Inside was a small shadowy chamber. A long hallway led to the altar room ahead. I took a breath, keeping an eye out for traps. Let's do it. Okay. This is going to get complicated in a second. Oh, we can leave an offering. We arrived at what seemed to be a treasure chamber. A thin layer of mysterious fog hid the base of the altar. Okay, so let's leave an offering because we're overburdened anyway. Have the leftover scraps. Have the purple jelly. You want more? Alright. How about... how about... Modifiers? There we go. We got it. We got it. I placed my offering on the altar and nothing happened. Why was I giving these people a gift? Oh, okay. Never mind. Fine. Guess I'll take whatever you got. Yeah, take it all. Dark fog. I tried to be nice. Didn't work out. Not my problem. Not my problem. So, we are going to eat some toad. I find myself in a mysterious realm. Where was I? Was this a dream? What a strange place. My mind raved with questions. Can I do it? Oh, no. No, I can't. We're going to leave it. I don't want to go too loco. I felt dizzy. Voices filled my mind. My head felt like it would explode. In a snap, everything came into focus. Still 3 slots overburdened. Okie dokie. Well, we'll eat all this. 1 more slot. I mean, as much as I'm holding on to it. I think I'm going to have to get rid of the red berries. Oh. And a bit more. There we go. There we go. I mean, I'm hoping wherever I'm going is up here because I seem to be... Oh. Attack corrupted critters. I mean, they're on me. Be rude not to. Oh, lordy. It would appear to be the portal's version of hyenas with... What the hell is this? Silencing stare, weakness, and a hiss with a 10% chance of stun. And they're all doing that. Pretty much all of them are doing that. Wow, okay. These need to die rather quickly. Okay. So, you and you on you. You and you on you. Bleeding of 14. Do I put retaliation damage up at this point? I think I do. And I think that's enough. Guess we'll see. Your deed. Stab them. 2018 on you. Is that it? Just the 2 retaliations? Wow. That was a lot of things going on in one round. Oh lordy. I mean, we could probably do with a little bit of blue. Yeah, you're useless. So we'll get you 2 re-rolled. So you and you. 19. Seven. Oh, I hate it when you overkill. You got too much things going on. Right, so 1. My life. Okay, so you and you. Yeah, you two. Still not dead. I mean, it's pretty close, but not quite there. Oh, what did I just do? I messed up, that's what I did. Alright, fine. Okay, right, so stab you. I mean, I'm not even going to look. We should be able to, with a team as formidable as this. 8 to 12. Be able to take this guy down, but maybe. Maybe. There we go. Okay, corrupted critters. A pain. Nothing to worry about too much. More purple jelly. Nothing to worry about too much, but a pain. Right, on to you. There's the portal. Oh, ooh. Approach Wandering Duke. Be rude not to. When we first encountered the monstrous creature, we were afraid of what it might do. We did not expect it to speak to us, however. Are you coming to feed the Duke? Feed me, Seymour. To our great surprise, a voice from deep inside its many maws was requesting an offering. It would digest whatever we gave it in one of its stomachs, and we would get whatever byproducts were produced by the process. It promised that those remains could be of great use to us. I mean, like food? What have you got to try? Wow! Right. Okay, so hang on. Okay, so carnivorous plant. A small carnivorous plant with thorns filled with poison. We know what you are. Blueberries. Small but tasty blueberries found on green bushes. Is that it for new stuff? Mooncake. No, you. Cocoa wine. Nice. Yeah, I'm kind of interested on the old giving the offering. Feed items to the Wandering Duke to receive something in return. When you select two different and compatible items, they will vibrate in the selection interface, and you can give them to the Duke. Different combinations have different results. Okay, so pearls and leeches give us crystal splinters. My offerings disappeared deep inside the beast. Surprisingly soon, a gurgling and heavy sound accompanied their return as something new. It did not look very appetizing, but the creature assured us it was of great value. I was not about to argue. Okay. Not worth it, I would say. However, we do have stuff we can trade. Get rid of the leech, get rid of the earthray scroll. You guys aren't worth a lot. Let's get rid of you. I think I want sanity items. So wait, is it all just normal prices? It looks like it. Let's take the cocoa wine. Chocolate. Couple of red berries. Anything else I want to get rid of? A few more red berries. That'll do. Can we go? Interesting. Okay, well. Thanks, Duke. See you soon. A marvellous arch stood before us. A light swirling at its centre seemed to form some sort of portal. We could not stay for a second longer. Once more we step through the portal, this time hoping it would take us back where we come from. Alright, so, portals. Interesting. We have a fair few extra creatures to deal with. And we've met the Duke. As we stepped out of the portal, I soon recognised the terrain around us. We had made it back. I let out a sigh of relief, although I knew we would not rest for long. We still had an expedition to finish. Oh look, we're back to where we were. Right, so I'm not worried about the shrine right now. Really want to keep away from the orbs of corruption. He says as he travels through it. You know what, scrap that. Let's go that way. I just want to keep away from them. I don't know what they do. Don't really want to trigger them if I can help it. Ooh. We're done. So let's have a quick rest here. Nothing too cray-cray going on. We just want to get our sanity back up. I don't think we've got any... Oh, something happened then. I don't think we've got anything major to heal from. We might as well promote ourselves though. Okay, so nothing at the top apart from the very, very large chasm we've left in the island. That's nothing to worry about in itself, so we might as well carry on in this direction. We're in the jungle, if you hadn't guessed. And we have a shrine. Nothing over there to worry about, so let's crack on with it. Volcanoes. We're fine with volcanoes. 3 green dye. Let's give it a whirl. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh, a quick cheeky drink. Right, so. Oh, we've got to dodge stuff now. Alright, well. Maybe not. It's okay, we've got plenty of medikits. We're fine. Infected. Nice. I managed to avoid the darts myself, but Alfred Couillard was unfortunately struck by one of the Var things. Though the wound was small and began to fester almost immediately. Oh, you better have some decent... Oh, he does. He has some decent stuff to nick. Right. So, 1 slot overburn. First things first. Let's get you all healed up. Let's eat the chocolate. Chocolate makes everything better. And let's move down to you. Yeah, just as I suspected. So, 1 more to go. Which I feel will probably be over here somewhere. So, let's go in this direction, kind of, in a fashion. Get up on the hill, have a quick look-see around. I'm gonna guess that's their village. There's no way we're gonna have 2 stone circles right next to each other. So let's move around to the pirate ship. The pirate ship? It is a pirate ship. We're done. I gasped at the sight of the ship's ghostly crew, but they just offered me lipless smiles and asked if I was up for a little game. 2 blue? Why not? Hey, that's how you do it. That's how you do it. My Dinosaur was splendid. The pirate smiled and looked at me with a gleam in her eye. Did I want to play another round with increased stakes? Red, I will play red happily. Boom. And again, I rolled better than the pirate. I wonder if I should perhaps walk away whilst I was still ahead. 2 green. We've come this far. No guts, no glory. I aced all my dice rolls. The pirate seemed as happy about my victory as I was myself, cackling with glee. Hee hee hee. I claimed my rightly earned reward. It was a treasure of great value. 10 pearls. Nice. Right. What do we want? What do we want? A whip? Any good? Any good? Yeah. Hunting knife. Mediocre at best. We could take another hallucinogenic toad, or we could drop one off in favour for, well, nothing really. So if we were to take you and you out for those and just trade a few pearls, I think that's pretty fair. These are for space too. And we're good. Cool. Onwards. Oh, another shipwreck. What do we get across? Why would you take me through those again when we can walk through the jungle? Hey ho. Right, so it's dangerous apparently. Who are we going to send in? I better go myself. Wow. Or not. Or not. Let's just search quickly. Another tribal artifact and some beetle nuts. You know what? I don't need any of that. Call me picky in my old age. Ooh. And the Tay is low. Let's do the cocoa one and hope it moves us in the right direction. Oh no. Let's use a Juby. What's on the pirate ship, Juby? Blueberries. Well, we'll eat you straight away. And then we'll do the cocoa wine. Come on. Send me in the right direction. Oh, that's what we're talking about. Well, except for the whole tiger thing, I suppose. Yeah, kind of backed into a corner here. Guess we're fighting a tiger. Alright. Okay. Right. Okay. Right. I want a quick kill on this one. Quick kill. He says. Not my dinosaur! Oh, that was rubbish. Right, so you. Retaliation damage. I think we're going to need it. Two vulnerabilities and a bleed. Only hits 2. We'll stack them. I don't think they're worth too much by themselves if we can put the bleed on as well. Yeah. Okay. Okay. That was rubbish. Reroll. Don't know why I did that. Right, so 6 and 2 with the 4 on. Do we have the vulnerability? We do. Let's throw those 2 on. Got the vulnerability up. Let's go for the stun. We got it. Cool. So the bleeding's off next time. And let's go for shots. And I'm not going to damage anyone. Do I? No, I don't. He'll die next time anyway. Alright. There we go. So, ended up in the corner. Tiger at my feet. Not a lot you can do about that. I'll do the berries. And move along this ridge line and see where we are. Are you where I need to be? I have a feeling you are. Yes. Cool. Map complete. Excelsior! Let's get out of here. Right, so how many ticks we got now? We brought back quite a few treasures. 31. We've got the Zoo DZ. Surveyor's Eye, Inspirational Leader, Heavy Carrier. Yeah, capacity is an issue at the moment, so we'll go with capacity. And yeah, let's see what the old Shady Dealer's got. That a better pistol? Not really. Better knife? Nope. Worth 10 and 7. We'll definitely have you. for the sake of not having anything else to choose from, I might as well go for you as well. Let's get everyone kitted out. So, you can have the rabbit's foot. You can have the cross. And you get nothing good, sir. Right. Can we upgrade anything? Just the one there. He's just with 6. And we can upgrade nothing else. No. Now, you could argue at this point I should really be checking recruitment, but I'm quite happy with our trek here. It's working. We have an accord within the group. Everyone is working to a common goal. Can't ask for much more. Oh, look at this though. I have to choose between an archipelago, a caverns, or a jungle island. Let's do an archipelago. What are we after? Guardian of the treasure. Let's do it. So, one of France's leading lights was in the tavern that night, quietly enjoying a glass of wine. The renowned writer Jules Verne. I introduced myself hesitantly, excited to meet such a famous personage. But to my surprise, he revealed that he had, in fact, was here to see and find me, or something along those lines. I'm so excited I can't even read. It seems that the famed writer of the extraordinary wanted to see such marvellous things in person. He was no hardy adventurer yet, perhaps. Takes notes of key locations to gain fame. 50% days per tile moved. You'll die. Knowledge of the fantastic. Vulnerability. Or takes notes. Adds 10 fame to notes of the fantastic. Cool. Oh yeah, I dig it. Come along, Mr. Verne. I'll look after you, kind of, maybe, in a fashion. You might get home alive. Note to the fantastic. Right, so last expedition we're going to be playing now. We're going to go get some provisions. 132 monies, so build up on the medikits. We're going to take our lone torch. What do we have this time? Earthray scroll. Let's go for a couple of shovels. All that. All that. Nothing else I can buy? That's fine. Keep the change. We're going to need some water too. Right, let's crack on. The map I had copied from stone circles on the previous expedition had led me to this island. I felt my heart beat with anticipation as I drew close. The map had not only led me to this island, but warned that it was hidden in a cave that was guarded by a fearsome beast. Not only would I have to find the cave, but I would need to somehow deal with the beast if I was to retrieve the treasure. Cool. Ah, salamanders. Let's crack on. I mean, if they want to come say hi, that's fine by me. If they don't, that's fine by me also. Too early in this expedition to be making friends. Or enemies. We shall, however, go into the cave. And use our torch straight away. Oh, for good reason too. Oh! Taking care in the dark, I managed to find a path without further problems. The cold drew colder and colder as I descended into the darkness. Eventually I came to a large block of ice with a figure trapped inside. Well, we'll try and get them out. Seems only fair. I managed to free the figure inside the ice, who was miraculously still alive. She wasn't sure how she got there, but gratefully asked to join my trek. Who are you, and what's your name? Where'd you come from? You know what? You'll find your own way home. That's fine. I was glad to have rescued her, but I had no need for her services. She would have to find her own way home. You know what? If you just walk due west, my ship's there. I'll see you soon. Up the hill we go. I mean, I could probably go across the beach, she says. No, we can't. We'll just move on. Is that entire part of the island cut off from us? Seems very unfair. Alright, well, let's just carry on, I guess. You know what? Come on, Juby. Prove your worth. Pearls! I'll have to remember to use you on the beach next time. Tar Bog Islet. One of you. Scout post. We'll go and say hello. The islanders in this region had set up a small dwelling that they had used as a resting place for the best scouts. We greeted each other warily. Okie dokie. So, are we? No, we're not. No, we're not. We're not fussed at all. Thanks, but no thanks. I mean, we're covering this pretty well by ourselves. I don't think we need any more help. However, Juby wants another go. Find me some more pearls. Obsidian shard. That'll do. They've got some interesting things on this beach. Show me around. What we got? We've got a shrine over there. Okie dokie. Let's drink some wine. Wine. Let's drink some whiskey. Let's get drunk. What be you? Old camp? I approach remains of an old campsite, apparently once erected by a failed expedition. I had the sense that whatever had caused this devastation might still be lurking. Blue and green for the win. Oh. Perfect. Ignoring the prickling on the back of my neck, I decided to spend more time here. After many hours of searching, I managed to uncover some hidden valuables. Nice. We'll take it all. It's all tradable. It is all tradable. Down to you now, I think. We can rest. I arrived at a rock overhang. It was a secure, defensible position. Oh, well, I must have Vern to write. Yes. At this resting spot, Vern felt comfortable enough to take time to catalogue his inspirations. He spent several days scribbling notes in his book. After some time, he seemed satisfied with his writing. I look forward to reading whatever fantastic adventures he created from his raw material. I breathed in the fresh morning air as I awoke. Despite the looming rock, it had been a pleasant pitch. Well, let's have a quick rest as well. Oh, our progress today had been steady, and we were in good spirits. Letting the mood take him, Jules Verne started singing loudly. Unable to resist, I joined in myself a few moments later. By the time we finished, we were out of breath but light of heart. When we finally got to bed that night, it was with a sense of warm camaraderie and a readiness for adventure. Well, that's what we like. Teamwork! Cool. You know what? That'll do. Alright, let's go see what's in this corner. Oh! It's the monster lair already. Okay, so ordinarily, if I was playing this through properly, or if you're playing this through, you want to go for maximum fame and goodies, which would mean having a look to see around the rest of this island. However, this video has been going on for quite a while, so let's end it here so we can check out the next modifier. Looks like we're going to be exploring in the darkness. Or not. I tried to be careful and feel ahead as I entered the cave, but the terrain was rocky and full of pitfalls. After a sense of tense moments, I tripped and fell, splaining my ankle. Oh no. The sound of my fall echoed throughout the cavern. Only seconds later, I heard a piercing cry as some massive thing charged me. Aye! It probably didn't sound like that. Oh, it's only a centipede. That's fine. Very nice colours, though. Oh! I will take notes. That'll be in his next book. Look out for it. Alright, so let's re-roll. We will want to get rid of... I'm going to go for a green, I think, on that one. The rest we'll keep. Rubbish. Absolute rubbish. Okay, so 18, 16, so you two. Probably should have put the vulnerability on first. Hey ho. Right, so. Do I go for a big hit? With a bleed? I think I do. And then, standing up like a trooper for the team, Alexander Winters is going to take one. There you go. Look at him. Brave. He's been inspired by Jules Verne. And he's here to hopefully take the majority of it. No, you're going to let Jules Verne get... Yeah, you are terrible. You let Mr. Verne get poisoned. I hope he writes about you. Yeah. Not too good again. I'll throw some vulnerabilities up. Let's finish off with a big hit. Bang. Give it me all. The Guardian was slain and the treasure was mine for the taking. I could not wait to see it in the rightful place in the Museum of the Taishi Academy back home. Hooray! Ah, well that was a very, very quick one. As I said, under usual circumstances, I would have gone exploring a little bit further. However, we got a few things. And we have... Ah, right, so, spiritual solidarity. Very good, very good. We'll take you. I was resting in my office, a steaming mug of tea before me. Ah, very British. It was time for my meeting with the leaders of the Explorer Clubs. The historian approached me. He always seemed so wise beyond his years. You've achieved great things already. There is no doubt your coming adventures will be quite interesting. Well, let me offer you this piece of wisdom. So, we now can choose from bad dice. Dice challenges get an additional dice with a potential for bad outcomes. We have unpredictable conditions, suffer penalties on treks unless you purchase mitigating items from the ship shop, and more enemies. Enemies are more numerous and more dangerous. Danger plus 200. Wowzer. And that, I think, is where we are going to leave this video. So there we go, 1892 into the third year, now with 2 modifiers in play. And those modifiers do increase exponentially with each year that passes, to the point where you will have all the available modifiers which are in the game right now active, and you have to do your best to stay alive till the end of that 5th year. But for now, that is all you're going to be seeing from me. Now remember, this is a free update from the good people of Mashing and Mensch, so I want to thank them very much for this. It's very much appreciated, and hopefully for people who've got a little bit bored with the story mode, it's going to elongate their pleasure of playing the game without thinking, oh god, I've got to go rescue Balin again. So let's see how we all get on with this. But in the meantime, thank you for watching. As always, a like is appreciated, and I shall catch you on the next one. Take it easy.